Hi everyone, happy Friday. Anne McCabe here with Curo Private Wealth. Today, let's talk about what on earth is going on with oil. There is a common assumption, because it has been true throughout history, that when tensions are high in the Middle East, prices of oil tend to increase. But that has not been the case this year, despite the fact that we have seen plenty of tensions out of the Middle East. So what on earth is going on? Brent crude oil is down 2% year to date, and West Texas Intermediate, or WTI, futures were trading at about $71 per barrel as of September 3rd. Despite the fact that analysts had predicted that WTI would be trading closer to $100 per barrel this year, mainly because of those tensions that we're seeing out of the Middle East. So what we're seeing happen with oil this year is totally counterintuitive, but there are a few key reasons as to why we are seeing this behavior. The first is China. There are major concerns about weak oil demand coming out of China, and that has been the leading negative factor that we've seen so far in the oil markets this year. China is the world's biggest importer of oil, and we've seen some pretty weak economic data come out of China over the past few years. Number two, more broadly, the global economy, including the US, is starting to slow. We saw some weak data out of the manufacturing sector this week in the US, so there's overall concern about demand softening globally. Number three, Libya's oil production was restored after a political standoff caused a local blockade, and that reduced Libya's oil production, cut it in half. It's worth noting that Libya has the largest oil reserves in all of Africa. And lastly, number four, OPEC. OPEC stands for the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. It's a mouthful. They were planning to increase output, which would have further reduced prices, though now that demand has been so weak, we're not sure if they will actually follow through with that increase in output. So what does all of this mean for you and prices at the pump? You should be seeing lower gas prices, which I know we all love. Those of us non-EV driving folks anyway. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope it was informative. Have a great weekend. Reach out if you have any questions, and I'll see you back here next week. Take care.